Okay, we're live. So I'm in Russian Market area, and they call it that because there's a big market here. Like there's actually a market called Russian Market in this neighborhood, so it's not only the name of this area, it's the name of this market. So I'm in this neighborhood today because I had to come and finalize the apartment. Like I had only put the deposit down, and then today I came and signed everything and paid the other. It's $350 a month, so I had to pay $350 deposit, and then today I had to pay $350 like first month's. And I move in like 10 days. I forget what day it is now, but 12 days, I guess. Yeah. So I signed all that stuff, and now I'm here. So I thought, oh, it's like just 2 blocks away to the actual Russian market. So I'll go live for members here. It's on the right, obviously, all this stuff here. But maybe I'll turn in right there where these people are coming out. And we'll actually go in to all the hallways. Here we go. All right. So we've got a new member too. William, I think. Thanks for joining. So there's 4 now. Mary disappeared. So I don't know what. I sent her a message saying in case that happened by accident, you're not a member anymore. Her name's not there. But that's okay. You can join and unjoin at any time. Like, I don't take it personally. But that means if Mary came back, we'd have 4 members then. The floor is really slippery, like it's covered in a film, and smells like fish in here. And not in the good way. It's weird, I don't see the fish there. Probably when I move in and I'm decorating, I might come here and get some like Cambodian knickknacks or a couple things to put on a shelf or up on the wall, like paintings of temples or stuff like that. A couple small things to decorate. This is like a food court. Sorry. Oh man, I'm just dripping with sweat. It's dripping off my face. They have fans in here, but it's a really humid day. You can see my side of my face there. So this is what I mean. You could get one of these things as a placemat on your dinner table or something like that, and coasters and stuff, and tissue boxes. The belts and wallets, like that doesn't interest me in women's shoes and stuff, but hi. Oh no, thank you. I make a video now. Thank you. There's a guy like selling postcards with pictures of Cambodia stuff on it. This is a place, like seeing me walk through here, they think I'm visiting for 1 week or something. They won't assume I live here for 3 years. Like this is a touristy market. So that's another thing to be careful of when you come here. With prices and stuff, they'll probably quote you prices like as if you're not from here, kind of thing. Ooh, there's a good breeze. See this fan right above me? It's pretty nice in here today. I've come in here before where it's so crowded you can't help but just brush up against people every 2 seconds. I hate when it's so crowded like that. It's a little more wide open today. Let's see. Today I just make a video, but in about 1 week or so I'm moving to this area, and then I might need to buy some things for my apartment. But in 1 week I have to wait for 1 more week. But I'll be back looking for stuff for my apartment. Yeah. This is what I mean. You could pick out that flashing is the fan. There's a light above the fan, so the fan blades are making it flash like that. See what I mean? You can buy like a little things to put on display in your. It's pretty cool. I don't have a lot of disposable money for that kind of stuff, but you know, if you've a little medium-sized one and one that really catches my eye or something, then hi. I'm just making a video at everything. I'm just making a video for YouTube. But I'm moving here. I live in BKK1, and I'm moving here in about 1 week. And my new apartment is empty, so in a week I might need to buy things to put in my apartment. But I have to wait a week, because if I buy it now, I have to move it all to one apartment to the other. So, but I'll be back in a week looking for things for my new apartment. So I'll come say hi to you. Yeah. I don't see it right now, but there was a store when I've come through here a few times before, and there's one of these stalls that has all musical instruments that are traditional Asian instruments, like, I don't know what to call it, like those long guitars that only have 2 strings, and like, and then all kinds of different, not only those, like lots of different instruments that are, to a Westerner, they look exotic and really weird and different. And I thought that might be cool to have one of those, even if it was a scaled down version, like not a real one, like just to put on the wall even would be cool. To tie in together my love for music stuff. Oh, here we go. I think I see it.
Đâu có từ cười lên. Cha thẹn.
So that's not really it. Oh, here. So see these things? It's a weird kind of guitar. Like that's the body and that's the neck. Right? I think it's only got one string. It's almost like an Asian banjo. Like there's a little, the body part looks like a round little drum. Then there's a stick coming out of it with one string. And even if you buy it and you can't really play a song on it or whatever, it would be cool to even just have in your place. And then every once in a while, take it down and do a little rip on it. I'm sure you could play something on it. Even my ukulele is like a toy size, and I can still play all songs on it. As long as the string can vibrate, you can make music out of it. So. I don't really like gold color anything, so I wouldn't get any of that stuff. Here we go. Like, for example, this one with the tall tree, I really like that. If this was next week and I was actually getting stuff this time, I would ask about that one. That one's cool too. I saw online, I was already looking on Facebook Marketplace for paintings about this size or maybe a little bit smaller. That's pretty big, but maybe one little bit smaller than that one. Like, you know what I mean? Like mostly as big as this one, but just a little bit smaller. And they're usually, I've seen from online that they're like 25 each, usually something like that. My plan would be like, give me 5 of them for 100, you know what I mean? And then you get, it's like buy 4 and get 1 free kind of thing. And then I'd be done. Then you just find a few spots to, I wouldn't need more than 5. There's more instruments. So like that's what I was talking about. If I didn't get a full-size big one, this looks like a little baby one. It only goes to like there. It's like only 1.5 foot. And then you look at, this is more like a real one. That would be cool. Maybe one of these things or something. And you know, even if you're not really using it to create albums and play gigs, it's like looks really nice in your apartment. If you're gonna have decorations, I'd rather them, you know, pertain to things that I love, like music and having guitars all around, and why not get some Asian ones around the apartment? Then as a party trick, you learn how to do a few things on it. So when people are over, do you actually even play that thing? And you're like, oh yeah? Like that would be wicked. I think that'd be so cool. And once you know music, it's not hard to apply what you know to something else. Like, cause if you're a musician, you would understand. It's like everything it's almost like math. It has to work a certain way. And so if you understand how that works, all you have to do is be like, well, how does that work on this instrument? Like, it's just the same. If you understand how scales and intervals and music theory works, you can basically play anything. If you let me play with it for 15 minutes, then I could play you a song on it. Like, okay, that's C, if you move this far, that's a fifth. Then that's about all I'd need to figure out, and then I could play any song on it almost. And if you're a real musician, you would know what I mean. So I think it's going to get into car parts and stuff over here. I don't like the look of that. And I'm thinking about my newest member, William. He brought up a really good point that my live streams are, they're sometimes a little bit choppy. And the video quality isn't that great. Looks like a potato. And it's because the data here isn't always totally reliable. And I don't have like a professional setup with a, I'm just using my phone, right? Some people use like those big shoulder cameras, then they have a bunch of things plugged in, like a little device that broadcasts the streaming, and then you also need an encoder that compresses the files, and then you need like battery packs to support all that stuff. And that's hanging off their body as they walk around with a big camera, with another device. It's like you have to have 4 or 5 devices to do it professionally. And I'm just pulling out my phone, and you know, so how can I get, and YouTube, I think it automatically adjusts the quality to how your internet speed is. And that's probably my problem. And then, so the solution I'm thinking is to get a pocket Wi-Fi. It's like a portable internet router. So it's a little device, a little bit smaller than a cell phone kind of, and you just keep that in your pocket. And it's basically like the same as your Wi-Fi at home, except you're walking around with it in your pocket. And apparently, and you might be like, well, why? How is that any different from the SIM card in my phone? Like, it's data signal, and the Wi-Fi thing's data signal. But they boast that these little portable routers can support much higher bandwidth speeds and everything. And so if I streamed YouTube using one of these things, and YouTube's auto-detecting how my internet speed is, if it's supplying me with this great fast speed, then the video I'm streaming should automatically get very clear and nice, like, I think. So you buy one of these little devices, and then you have to buy a SIM card to go in it, almost just like a phone. And you buy a plan on that little SIM card for like a home internet plan, except it's portable. So my concern is you pay like $80 for this little device, or $75 or something, and then you buy a plan and put a SIM card in and try it, and then it's just exactly the same as my phone. And it feels the same because you're putting a SIM card in. So that's my only little fear, that I would invest in all this and then it's just identical to how it is now, and it didn't really improve anything. So I just started researching it yesterday and today, so I'm gonna find out for sure if that actually helps, and then get one. Because it would only be probably wouldn't be that expensive. And it would use up more data, because if it's it would detect a high speed and then start streaming at a really high quality, and then when it's at a high quality, it's eating through the data faster. Which, that's fine. Data here is so cheap, but you know, it might end up being that if I do that, then every time I do a live stream, it costs me like $2 or something for all the data. Because I kind of have to pay for like a robust internet Wi-Fi that I can carry around right in my pocket with its own plan. And I'm thinking that could be the solution to my live streams looking nice and clear, or at least better, much like twice as good or something. So now we're coming out. I don't even know. I got all turned around in there. Don't even know where I am. what I'll probably do is in the public live streams, bring this whole topic up again and people can tell me what to do. And I just got to search it on YouTube. I've been doing it a little bit, but and in Googling it, and so many people ask like really stupid questions about YouTube on Google. And it's diluting the relevant results, you know what I mean? So I type in something, and you know when YouTube tries to guess what you're asking based on like thousands of other people have asked those questions? So I start typing in like, how do I stream with high quality on my iPhone with YouTube? And the answers I'm getting are like, how to go live on your phone, press live stream, press start. Like, and that's the answer I'm getting. It's not what I'm looking for. So I've been trying to Google that to make everything clearer. And then I need to buy a gimbal too. I know I keep saying it. In general, I'm kind of a cheap guy. I'm really good at watching my spending. Almost too good. That's too much of a fault. I don't buy things if I don't like absolutely need it to survive, I don't buy it, that stuff. Like down to little things even. Like sometimes I really want a drink from a store and I'll be like, no, I have water at home. It's like I'm my own mean mom on myself. No, don't buy that. You have water. You can drink water at home. And you feel like, yeah, but water's boring. I want like a beautiful lemon tea for this evening or whatever. It'd be nice, sweet, maybe mix some water into it so it's not too sweet or whatever. No, don't. You have water at home. Don't buy that. So I'm really hard on myself with spending a lot. So I think that's it's partly why I haven't gone like gimbal shopping. But I need one, especially because I'm going live every single day. If you don't know, it's like the selfie stick that keeps your phone perfectly still so it's not jittering like that. And then it will look smooth and cinematic just like all the time, no matter how I walk around, or it'll just be like. So if I got a really good gimbal and a pocket Wi-Fi, maybe all of a sudden it'll be like smooth and totally clear with high internet speeds. And it might only cost me like $2. I just don't know how much data it'll eat up, so like that means it could cost me like $50 a month to do live streams if I'm doing them that often and paying for all that data. And I pretty much make that much off YouTube. So that's pretty much what YouTube pays me, is about $50 a month. Or it can be a little more depending on donations and stuff. But I've been using that money. Sometimes I boost campaigns. Like I take a video that was doing well that people seem to like, and I boost it for like $20. And so I use the YouTube money for that. So. But I've started getting members now. Like how I said, we have now there's 4 members. So right there, that's about, what is it, $4? Yeah, so it's like, that's like 16 or 18 bucks. 4 members. So if I could get like 10 members, if we can get it up to 10 members, that could cover my data costs for having a Wi-Fi in my pocket. Like, oh no, thank you.
Hello, Tuk Tuk.
Oh, it's getting windy and dark. It's gonna rain. The weather changes just like, all of a sudden there's like this, it gets quiet and then there's this cold breeze and then you look and the sun is gone and the sky goes dark and this all is within 2 minutes. Like, and then this long wind, it's not a short gust, it's like a 5-minute breeze of something's blowing through, and then you look up and it's getting dark. Check out the sky now. Remember I was just talking about how sweating and sunny it is. So I better call a tuk-tuk and go home. This went on pretty long too. So hang in there. I'm thinking about it and making plans to improve. I get a gimbal and high-speed internet in my pocket, and hopefully, you know, on top of everything, I'm not even a tech expert, so I have have to figure out what this stuff means first, and then the right one to buy, and then like, will it actually help me? And then I'm in Cambodia, and maybe I buy all the right things, but the network that I'm relying on doesn't support me well enough. You know what I mean? It could be something like that too. The device is fine, the plan I chose is fine, everything's fine, but the cellular company that I have the plan with, they might have a shitty thing, and then I'm in a developing country, so. All right, we're gonna end it off here. See you in the next one.